October 1943. The Norfolk Naval Base is cloaked in absolute secrecy. The outcome of World War II hangs in the balance. Scientists are trying to create a technology that can make a warship completely invisible to enemy radar. None of the crew on the destroyer USS Eldridge know they are about to become test subjects in an experiment that will forever change humanity's understanding of time and space. Massive secret Tesla generators are installed on the ship's deck. The moment of launch arrives. The heavy switches are flipped, and the air around the destroyer begins to hum with a powerful electromagnetic field. Suddenly, a strange, unnaturally green fog rises from the water, rapidly enveloping the entire hull of the ship. Sailors on deck feel a sudden, bizarre nausea, while the instrument needles spin out of control. The humming becomes unbearable, and in the next second, the impossible happens. The massive steel destroyer, weighing thousands of tons, literally dissolves into thin air. In the exact spot where the ship just stood, nothing remains but churning ocean water and patches of glowing green fog. Eyewitnesses on the shore and nearby vessels freeze in silent shock. The warship has completely vanished from our reality. According to rumors, at that exact moment, the USS Eldridge suddenly appeared hundreds of miles away in the port of Norfolk, Virginia. Shocked sailors on other ships witnessed the ghostly silhouette of the vessel materialize out of nowhere. After staying there for just a few minutes, the ship dissolved into space once again. A moment later, it rematerialized back at the Philadelphia base. But what was waiting inside the fog terrified the military. When rescue boats approached the ship, military medics and officers froze in shock. Pure hell reigned on the deck. Most of the crew members were dead, but the most terrifying part was how they died. The arms, legs, and torsos of the sailors were literally fused into the steel bulkheads and hull. They became one with the ship's metal, as if the solid steel had turned to liquid for a second and then instantly frozen back. The few sailors who managed to survive and not fuse into the metal completely lost their minds. They raved, screaming about horrific creatures from other dimensions, and froze right before everyone's eyes, turning to ice in the middle of a warm room. The U.S. government instantly realized what a dangerous force they had unleashed. All documents were immediately burned, witnesses were silenced, and the Philadelphia experiment was officially declared a stupid hoax. Decades passed, but the military never stopped trying to master science. In the 1970s, at the abandoned Camp Bureau base in Montauk, Long Island, the project was reborn under the codename Phoenix. Officially, the base was closed. Deep underground, scientists built a massive secret complex. They installed a giant solar radar capable of emitting gigawatts of energy. This time, their goal was not clicking ships, but patrolling the human mind. In reality, the Montauk project used giant radars not for mind reading, but to create spatial rifts. During one experiment, a time tunnel ripped a breach from 1973 directly into October 1943. The Montauk scientists watched in horror as the missing destroyer, USS Eldridge, appeared on their screens. It turned out the ship didn't just teleport. It was trapped in hyperspace between these two secret bases, a prisoner of a time loop. According to later leaked reports, the steel of the USS Eldridge permanently altered its molecular structure after the experiment. The metal became highly radioactive and attracted lightning even in clear weather. But the most chilling fact was that the surviving sailors kept vanishing in civilian life. A man could be sitting in a bar, suddenly begin to glow with a greenish flame, dissolve into thin air before a crowd, and never return. The government tried to cover up all traces of the disaster. The destroyer USS Eldridge was repainted several times. Its hull numbers were changed, and it was transferred to other ports. But the curse of the Philadelphia experiment followed the vessel. New sailors who came on board complained of constant whispering in empty cargo holds, sudden drops in temperature, and attacks of unexplainable terror. The ship seemed to have absorbed the madness of that fateful day. Officially, the USS Eldridge was scrapped in the 90s, but researchers are sure this was a cover-up. The true wreckage of the ship and the classified devices of the great scientist Nikola Tesla are still hidden in underground bunkers. Many forgot or never knew that his unique frequency generators were used in the experiment. These technologies proved too dangerous, but the military has never stopped their secret attempts to master them. So what really happened in October 1943? Was it a breakthrough into the future, or a horrific mistake that claimed the lives of hundreds of sailors? The government hides the truth, but the reality always surfaces. What do you think? Was Nikola Tesla the mastermind behind this experiment? Share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button if you're ready to uncover more dark secrets of history.